This is Arin. I know Simon normally does the ASMR stuff, but today I am going to be showing you guys around our Animal Crossing town. It's called Kiwi. So I wanted to call it Camp Cornchip, but that had too many characters in it, so I was unable to do that. But it's always Camp Cornchip in my heart. So I'm gonna start at the airport here. This is our town flag. Bernie forever in our hearts. But be smart in the election and vote for an actual candidate, please. Alright, moving on. So as you come in, this has been a bunch of different things. It was originally sort of like a fountain and it was all flat, but I've recently changed it up just to kind of do something new. So I've put a bridge here, some flowers, just kind of some waterfall monstrosities over here. Honestly, when I don't know what to do with an area in the town, I'll just put waterfalls and flowers. So you'll see that a lot. And this is our resident service. It's really close to our airport, which is super fun. They're having some sort of race, which is really cute. So if you go this way, that's going to be our shopping district. So there's some general sort of shopping stuff, cafe stuff over this way. And then over here is where our museum is. So first we're going to start by going over here. So to start out, I'm going to show you guys the cafe. So this is our little outdoor cafe. It's not a very original idea. A lot of people do it. But this was the whole first area that I did once I was able to terraform the shopping sort of area. So yep, this is the cafe. It's like a coffee shop, I guess, which is so much fun. It's got a little cart over here, super chill. And then if you go up here, this is where our shops are. So this is Able Sisters. I love all of the Able Sisters, all three of them. I always have. I've been playing Animal Crossing since its first original game. I think it was 2002 when it came out, just the original Animal Crossing. We got it for GameCube. It was one of the first GameCube games that we got as kids. And I've played, I'm pretty sure, every iteration since. I wasn't really into the Pocket Camp, but yeah, so this is our nooks. Super cute. And our little lookout thing here. And again, waterfalls and flowers. I recently cleaned out a bunch of the flowers, surprisingly. They were just everywhere after a while. So down here is our little public park. So just little benches, little phone box here, and a little picnic area. Flick's in town today. What a guy. And then over here is like the pier sort of area. I made this queue line with the stanchions. I made my brother, who has his own Switch, buy me his teacup ride because I think ours is super ugly. It's like black and white, and I was not into that. So, super fun. This is, again, just a little fun pier area. Some magic. Wow. I found out it did that yesterday, so that's pretty neat. Some rock walls. And this is just kind of a, I don't know, you can chill here if you need a sec. I always need a sec. Over here's the Lighthouse. I have a day job at the Lighthouse, so this is a bucket for all of my Lighthouse chores. And this is my clothesline and my shoes, my work shoes, so that's over here. And then this is, I threw this together yesterday. I'm not really a huge fan of it, but this is sort of like a resort, open air sort of area that I've made in this dead space that I had. So here's a little beach area. And then just kind of some resorty stuff. I don't know, I'm not super into it, but this is how it is for now. And you can see some residential stuff back here, but we're not going to go there yet. So this way, this whole thing was Simon's idea. We share the island. Since I bought the Switch and I bought the game, I have taken control of most of the island, but they have their own little wing of the island, and they have some ideas that they've done throughout too. But this is our little marketplace. Again, waterfalls, flowers, yeah. So this one is Simon's stall, the little bakery stall. The hats has the sort of cakes. They did this one as well. This is a little bit of a flea market area. Some pottery, a little cafe, and then this one was my contribution to the market, a little like boutique sort of tailor's stand. And our villagers are like always back here. They're into it. So anyways, this is a little like a witch's area. It's got some, like a crystal ball, a hat. She does tarot on Tuesdays, so that's cute. For all the little villagers here. And then you'll see this kind of dumps back into our residence. It's a party over here, wow. Me too, guys. So this dumps back into our resident service area, and I'm super into all of the songs. I have my favorites through their years of KK's bops. But this one I think is Animal City, and I like it for our little downtown. I think it's cute. Yeah, so we come back here and we go this way instead. We'll go to our museum. So this is our museum. I just recently, earlier this week, finished the fossil exhibit. Super proud of that. It's always the one I end up finishing first. I can never get all the fish or all the paintings. I've never been able to do that. But I always finish the fossils. So here is a little telescope that I've put here because I'm working with Celeste. Hopefully we can get a planetarium in this museum at some point. She's not returning my calls about that though, so I can dream. And down here, again, this is not an original concept or anything, but I've seen a couple people do sort of like archaeological dig sites for Blathers because he's such a fossil enthusiast. I thought that was a cute idea, so I did my version of that here. And this is also, fun fact, where they filmed Jurassic Park. So that's a really, really cool thing. You've also got a playground down here. I'm not a child, none of the villagers are children, but I don't know, I had all the stuff to make it, so I did. And then some other just kind of fun beach stuff down here. This is one of the first little rainbow flower things that I did. I'll probably take it down and do something else here, but it works for now. And then this is where we have our jazz band rehearsals. We are in need of a new drummer, Sly. He was one of my original villagers. He is moving out tomorrow, so I'm gonna need to fill that position. Auditions on Thursday. Be there or be square. Over here we've got a sort of museum gift shop. So Simon designed this gift shop, and you can see there's little bug things, lots of these huge, I dumped these here, these like huge models of terrifying bugs. I am not a bug person, much like Blathers. Little frog here. And then over here, this is our Botanical Garden, so you can buy plant stuff in your tickets to the Botanical Gardens here. Little picnic area. This was our Pride exhibit. It's still up because it's always Pride in our hearts. Super fun, frolicking. This is a little dad spot, and you can be any gender to be invited to the dad spot. We're all dads here, so little barbecue, fishing box, crack open a cool one. It's just a closet, which is kind of a mood. And then just back up here, this is where my hybrids, I used to like do them all over the island in like no particular organized way, and it was getting out of control. So I've contained everything to sort of these little pots. I'm trying to get some black cosmo flowers, I think these are. We've been praying for green mums, not in a religious way, just in a desperate way. I'm almost done. I'm always happy with this purple roses, and then I didn't realize black roses made gold roses, so that was a happy surprise. And then Simon keeps their money trees here, which is nice for me. Oh no, Tiffany's thinking about something. But this is, again, not something I came up with. I saw somebody do kind of something like this. This is a sort of boardwalk area that I've recently done. You know, just like shipments, port, stuff like that. Nothing fun on my dock. Just a really long diving board. What's up, kid? Oh. I don't want to be mean. What a weird conversation. Tiffany is one of our newer villagers. I love her very much. So this is a little area. If you forget your wetsuit but you want to go diving, it's here, ready for you. Actually, so this is Simon's area. This is entirely their design and construction. It's super cute. I wouldn't have done anything like this, but I really like sharing the island with them and seeing all of the things that they do over here. It's kind of fun. There's always like a surprise. I'm like, oh, this is kind of new. Some tea stuff over here. And then they have up on this end a little lookout spot. Very responsible energy. Super proud of that for them. And they've done this like seaweed thing with the, I'm not sure which flowers do it, but certain flowers don't grow on sand, so. And this is their house. They've got a lot of like city electrical garbage stuff here. Cutie little house. They got some bamboo in their backyard. I'm gonna show you what's back here and the rest of their stuff later. But for now, we're gonna just go back through. Our Botanical Garden here. Through the museum, gift shop, the dig site. Flip is everywhere today. Alright, so over here is our residential area. I wanted everyone to be more or less in the same spot. This is Chevron. She is a goat, I believe. She's got like a super like practical, classic looking house. She's got a piano. So I've given her a little music stand and a metronome here. This is Tiffany. We just talked to her. She's got like a casino house, which is super rad. And so we've given her her little edgy black tulips, a little dartboard. So this is Hamfrey's house. Hamfrey's Simon's fave. He's a tiny little hamster. He's got like super chill, like Japanese interior inspired decorations inside. So we've given him sort of regal outside yard space to kind of match that. And you just hop over here. I don't like the hopping thing. I have this a lot around the island. This is Sly. He's moving out. He's a camo alligator. I wasn't thrilled. He was one of the first people on my island. I didn't choose him. but he's grown in my heart, and so I'm gonna miss him. But it's time for new things. This is Gonzo. We're not a fan of Gonzo. Gonzo's a koala. He like waters plants, I guess, kind of like everybody does. So I just put him some gardening stuff. I wish he'd leave. He's like too much of my like man energy on this island, and we don't need that. Like Humphrey is the only sort of dude that we can have here. Everything else is just too much energy. This is Marina. She's a pink octopus. She's got a very cutesy house, so she's kind of made her yard very cutesy. And up here, this is the remnants back here of some hybrid stuff that I've just never cleaned up. That's what my whole island used to look like, so small improvements. This is Drago's house. He's a dragon. He's super chill. So he's got his little laundry out here. And this is Rodney. Rodney has no place here. Rodney is not welcome here. I was unaware that if you don't ask a villager to move in within milliseconds of having another villager move out, that Nintendo would choose a random villager for you. So Rodney is like a hamster or something, and I am just bitter, so we're not friends. It's whatever. Okay, that's probably good. This is my favorite villager of all time, of every game, with the exception of Julian, who was my number one in New Leaf. This is Rosie. She's gonna be famous one day, so I set her up with a microphone. She's got her backing vocals here. She's ready for a concert. The world is her stage. We support and we love Rosie. This is our little neighborhood pool area. The bartender's super nice, which is great. This is kind of nothing back here. And then if you go over here, this is what took me most recently the longest to do. It took like 3 weeks. I have a rock garden, y'all. It took so long. They kept appearing everywhere else except here. But I'm super pleased. I didn't really plan it out super well before I did it. And it was just agony to wait. Because I don't time skip. I don't have anything against time skipping. I just don't. I have in other games. I don't know. That might end soon, but I haven't time skipped so far. So, and then up here, I'm not gonna go up there, but it's just a little Zen Garden. There's not much to it. Got a little tea set up and a little hearth thing, some pond stuff. You know, the huge. So if we go back down here, I'm gonna hip hop across again. And then this is, okay, back at resident service. This is something that like, it's such a little thing that I love so much. I love how the ground here starts in this terracotta sort of stone, and then as you walk through, it changes to like the stone. I don't know, I'm into that. This is another thing that I made pretty early on. I think a lot of people have this type of thing on their island. Waterfall monstrosity path. And then if you look up, that's my little Zen Garden area. And these little flowers up here, they sprout when you have a 5-star island randomly. So I've just kind of accumulated a few over time, and I put them everywhere now whenever I get a new one. So this is my garden, and then I'm not a great gardener. I don't have a very green thumb or anything, so these are my 2 garden helpers. They help me keep my plants alive. I'm growing some vegetables, some fruits, so we'll see how all that goes. Some supplies over here. This is a sort of pathway to my stargazing lookout. It's really tiny, but I like it. This whole thing used to be a waterfall and it was just so damn loud. So I stopped that. I'm gonna take you guys down here now. This is one of the first things I did as well. This is like an orchard and it's so big and I have never shaken any of these trees. Not once. So I got these like custom artsy looking prints from somebody and I just put them here. I will likely strike this all down very soon. I'm thinking about putting another house in, like making another account and making like a Hogwarts themed house. Not in any way endorsing J.K. Rowling because we all know that that's a fucking disaster. But I just think that'd be cool. Have like different house rooms and stuff. We'll see if I do that. But here's our campsite. It's just kind of standard. Like I said, I don't have pocket camp, so I don't have a little camp sign, but some little tools and barbecue, campfire. And then this is a little picnic, so you can have a picnic at the orchard. I got Animal Crossing like a few weeks after it originally came out, so I essentially missed the cherry blossom season, but I was able to make these two things before it abruptly ended. So that was nice. And then up here, this is my house. So this is, I was going for like a cottagecore kind of vibe, and it was like that for a while. And I had like yellow and white kind of everything, and it was more chill. But I got bored with that, so I put some like orange and blue and pink in and glittered all these stars around, and it's a little messy, but it's home. Pier, I've got sort of my little library picnic place. And then up here, I'm not going to go up there, but it's just some stuff. I've got my water pump if I want to sew or stargaze up there, a little bench. I can do that because you can do all of those things in this game. And then we're going to go in and sort of see my house. I'm not super thrilled with some of my rooms in my house, but this super cottagecore, am I right, everybody? Wow, what a cottagey view. So this is, I don't know, it's the room, it's how it looks. I'm not super happy, I guess, with it. I'll probably change it again soon, but this is what it is for now. This is Garberth, my snapping turtle. He's spoiled rotten, but I love him. Lots of sewing area, my desk, all of my awards, my accolades. Yeah, I have a cello. It was very expensive, but I love the cello. Also, this is my favorite song in the whole game, Steep Hill, for the record. So yeah, super chill. Back here is my kitchen, because I can totally cook in this game. So I don't know why I feel the need to have a kitchen, but like everybody else, I do. So it's more of like a sort of utility room. I've got like my washing stuff, all of my cleaning stuff in here. It's not like super pristine. I wanted it to be a little laid back in here. So a bit eclectic, but you know, it's nice. Going back through my very sort of boring adult room here. I'm gonna go to my bathroom because again, I can take showers and stuff in this game. Not that it really matters. But I wanted a bathroom anyways. So I wanted it to be like a spa. I got this cool floor from Sahara. So this is my bathroom. I've made a sort of shower stall over here, which is super cute. A little, I don't know, you can just like sit here and take a second if you need to in the morning, I guess. Yeah. That's my bathroom. I like how you can splash the floor. So that's fun. The rest of the rooms in my house aren't really as mundane, I guess. So if we come over here, this is a super secret room. You need to have special authorization to enter. This is space training. So this is where I train all of my space cadets. They have everything they need to live in here. They have their sleeping quarters, their kitchen. This is where they make like plans for space stuff. And that's where I sit at my desk as president of the space. So that was a fun thing. My upstairs used to be super different than it is now. It was like cute themed, like all of the pink stuff and like lots of toys. But now I've turned it into a tavern and inn. So you can come over here, have a brew, have a pint. That's the bartender, Sam. He's chill. Yeah. So I just kind of wanted something a little bit more whimsical, a little bit more fantasy than the sort of cutesy that was up here before, which I also like, but it was time for a change. I think the traveling band was here, and they left some other shit, so that's fun. This is the inn section. Only the best furniture for my guests. Yeah, it's kind of like a little fun room. These little patterns, at least over here, like the plants and the bottles and stuff, we got from, I think, TikTok. There's very few custom designs that I have made myself. I did make the Bernie flag, for the record. I think that's about it. And then downstairs is the Divinations Classroom. It's a lot going on. It's a lot to look at. This is where you sort of learn the theoretical, the practical side of all of the stuff you need to know. And this is where you kind of test your work out in the field. This is a professor. I don't know who teaches this anymore. Or who used to teach it, I should say. Deceased. So yeah, like I said, it's very cluttered. It's kind of supposed to be a lot to take in. I've done the whole like house robes over here. Some diplomas, official documents. Yeah. Fun little room. Alright, so that is my house. Onward we go. I don't know how much of an ASMR this is, but at the very least it's an island number. The sky's pretty right now. Alright, so if we just hop over here. This is Simon and I's shared private beach. Wow, so peaceful. Yeah, we come down here to just kind of chill. No one else is allowed down here. And this is more of Simon's area. So this is kind of Simon's backyard. This is a sort of outdoor library that they made, which is super cute. It's also super exclusive. You need the password to get in. If you come back over here, this is one of the only places we need a ladder to get to. I didn't realize that you could only have 8 inclines, up until I had 7 inclines. So I'm going to use those up really quickly. This is their sort of tea house, which is super cute. I love it so much that they designed all of this so you can have a little tea. Super nice. Very calming. Hop on over here. Oh, I've never seen this bench. It's a little calm area up here. I'll hop back over. And if you come up this way, this is a sort of, I guess it's kind of like a Zen garden, a mini one, a little chill space. You can just kind of relax. There's a sign say, oh, it's a library sign, it's cute. This is their sort of backyard jacuzzi, I guess. And then this is their house. So that about covers our whole island. I think Simon is going to get on now and show you sort of their house, because I don't want to do that for them. But yeah, so I'm going to pass it over to Simon, and thanks for checking out our island. I'm just going to show, as a bonus, my ulterior personality in this game. He's the agent of chaos. I love this agent of chaos. This is me. This is my true form. You love to see it. Alright. Thanks, everybody.
I want to show some of my stuff.
Yeah. We'll pass it over. Bye.
Bye. Unfortunately, I have no idea if I'm in focus or not. But this is my little boy in the game. I'm wearing my little fishing vest. And actually, I'm here to show you my house. I also have some mail. Check out my mail. From Rosie. I've got a life, Team Simon. If I ride in a car, I always end up wanting to work. Always. Once upon a time. And there's my lunch right where I didn't belong. But chewing gum does totally help. Wow. Incredible. Really. Extraordinary. I have a lot of sea creatures and stuff here. But let's get into my house. Also, Arin wanted me to show you our map. So, hopefully you can see it. This is our map of Kiwi. This is where Arin lives. This is where I live. And these are the sounds of New York. Sly is moving out. There's Drago, Rosie, Humphrey, Rodney, who just moved in without anyone inviting him. Tiffany, Marina, Shepard, and Gonzo. And these are all the other things. Nice. Let's go check out my house. This is my house. This is where you come in. I have music right here, and some boxes and my scooter. And if you stand here, the light from the scooter shines right into your eye. Wow. This is my couch and a little carpet. And if you see here, it's a mosquito that I caught. This is my working station, my tools, and my security camera right there. This is my TV. This is where I chill out, you know. And I really like how the fan makes the plant move. Let's wait for it. Yes. Fantastic. yes. And over there, although it's hard to go there, is my frog. Let me try to show you. There it is. Can you see it? Arin made me this model of the frog and I love it. It's my prized possession. And now we're gonna go to my kitchen. There's a toaster. There's some dishes over here. Some dishes over here. A steam cooker. Steam basket. Another tiger because I love them. And I really like this wallpaper. It's, I think it's tea house wallpaper. I think it's fantastic. Not a lot to see here. I also have a very nice bathroom, which I call my nature room. This is where it is. I'm gonna turn on the volume a little louder. So this is the bath. And the wallpaper moves like it's raining. There's some creatures. My frog makes incredible sounds. So I come here, sit on this chair and relax. I love it. And now onto my basement. This is the latest addition to the house, and I'm not sure what I'm doing with it quite yet. Also, it is 7 p.m. and people outside are whistling and clapping for the doctors. This is my base room. Here I can play video games, sit in my cool computer chair, take phone calls. My coffee is over there. As you can see, it's hot. And I can have little parties with my friends. There are 2 chairs. My 2 friends are Arin and Pascal. So we watch TV together like this. And there's a cooler for our cold drinks, because we're the cool kids. This bucket represents that this basement is right underneath my bathroom, and so sometimes it leaks. I have one room left that I'm gonna share. I always forget how these rooms are called. Whenever you have a whole house and the upstairs is used for like all of the old stuff. I have a train station, I have a guitar, I have a lawn chair, I have some gym stuff that I obviously don't use. So that's about it. That's about it for my house. Let me just, oh fantastic. Just me and my good friend Pascal. I'm a photographer if you didn't know. Anyway, that's about it for our tour. And we hope you enjoyed it. And I'm not sure if it was always in focus, but things were